Hey guys, it's Shannon here, and it is Monday, September the 10th, 2018, and this is my very first video. And I'm making this video for my very special friend, Danny Jennings, who has known me ever since I was like a itty-bitty little girl. And the book I'm reading today, which this book has been around, obviously, been around for a long time. It was given to my mother by my grandmother on Mother's Day 1973, and I was born the following February at the end of the month. So this book was given to my mom about the time that she got pregnant with me, and the name of the book is Pathways to Faith, and the author is Dean Waley, and it was illustrated by Don Dubisky. I'm not sure I got that right. All right. So anyways, let's get started. All right. And it's fall, and that's when I first read this book, was in fall. So every fall, I think of this book. I read it during a very difficult time in my life, in the fall. So, and it says, nature holds many pathways bordered by flowers and ferns that glisten with the morning dew, covered with a mosaic of brown and gold leaves, shaded by stately trees that brush their branches against the sky, and they are the pathways to faith. For the eternal truths are not hidden in dark, forbidden places. They appear with every step we take on the pathways to faith. Our faith is lifted up and made strong as we wander through a forest where pine trees point into heaven. They are silent children of earth, living towers of faith, seeking a kinship with the sky. And the path spirals up a mountain. The horizons roll back as we the horizons roll back as we ascend. And the strength that is within the mountain becomes part of us as we climb. And the grandeur of the mountain encourages us to keep climbing. In the purpose of nature, we begin to understand the purpose of our own lives, and our faith is renewed. And on a summer day, we follow a pathway to a lazy meadow, sprinkled with buttercups, bees dart from flower to flower, intent on the business of gathering honey. And we find faith that the force that guides the bee will direct our course as well. The font is a little hard to read. All right, so anyways, the wind seems to blow capriciously, but the wind reveals its purpose as individual fingers pick up tiny seeds and scatter them over the earth. And the wind's cool breath refreshes us after the heat of the day. And sometimes it is heavy with fragrance, and sometimes moist with rain. As the wind's voice sings through the forest, calling out to all living things, we respond to that call and become one with the purpose of the wind. Ahead of us, suddenly, a doe and her fawn streak across the path and disappear into the forest. It's kind of a long book, a little bit. And to the right of these beautiful creatures who were born free reminds us that we are also free, and to embrace the faith that fills our existence with purpose. Sometimes our lives seem buried and chaotic, like geese beating the air with their wings, invading the sky. But geese soon arrow across the sky in grace and beauty, and seeing this, and seeing their, oh my goodness. Well, seeing there's something gives us faith in the order of life. When we see the spider weaving its web in its silken symphony and symmetry, and we understand how the pattern of our days can be woven from golden moments and timeless beauty. And as the sun, as the sun nourishes the earth, the light of faith can nourish our lives and help us grow closer to the source of life. That was that page, and then this page is beautiful, beautiful. And so it has, all the pages are beautiful. As the moon fills the tides, the flower of the faith can cause our lives, the power of faith can cause our lives to flow out of the ocean, out of turbulence and fear, towards quiet harbors of serenity. Along nature's pathway, a fullness of love inspires our faith. A divine love brushes the flowers with indigo and vermilion, contours the verdant hills, and furnishes the plains with golden grain. I guess that's what they say. This font is really hard to read, you guys. It's really hard. I'm not illiterate, I promise. Oh, this is pretty. So it says, an eternal love gives us the daily dreams of the sunset, spreading crimson over the horizon. And to digest the melancholy shadows of evening, we have love's reminder in a star. A bird soars joyfully across the sky. Its beauty tells of love that is greater than all others, and our hearts find wings with which to soar to new heights of faith. Across our path a tree has fallen, and yet even in death it has the promise of life, for its life is flowering into the earth from which it came. And it's becoming tall grass and violets. It is changing into velvety moss and snow white mushrooms, and its life will go on. Let's see. We see the promise of light and happiness in the miracle of sunrise, and every beam warms our heart like a smile of reassurance. And in the endless procession of the seasons, we see the emergence of the endless cycle of life coming, carrying us beyond the mystery into a place where the seasons of the heart will burn forever or turn forever. I think it says turn forever. The pathways of nature take us to places that no mortal can take us. No mortal can reveal to us. For the wind through the beauty of the world, through the senses of our own hearts, drawing ever closer to the source of life. And as the journey progresses, our faith grows ever stronger, and we find that we never see shadows, as long as we feel the face of the sun. And we understand that the joy of our days is truly unlimited. And when we look up into the unknown and count the stars, let's see, did we miss a page? I don't know. Maybe it is missing a page. Well, anyways, maybe that was the end. All right, so guys, that was Pathways to Faith, and I hope that helped you in your life to understand faith better and what it truly is. It's meant for comfort, and I hope that brought some comfort to you, and love you, Danny Jennings. Bye.